Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's me, Josh Delagrange, here to bring you another video. And today I'm going to be talking about Hillary Clinton, talking about how 33,000 lives were lost to gun violence. It's not an actual number because it's not true. Don't you think if there's been 33,000 lives lost to guns, that would be reported on the mainstream news and everything else? Here's what is actual fact. More people lose their lives from smoking and drinking than anything. Also, more people die in car wrecks than anything. So, the bottom line is, why is she using a number that's not even factual? I mean, it's only factual if you look at the studies, in which I've looked at crimes and I've looked at everything else. And people kept talking to me about, well, how do you know India has the highest rape? It's called Google. I suggest you use it because Google searching is a lot easier to find articles. And if there was any contradicting articles on that, because people keep false narrative on rape culture. Rape culture is not a thing. It never was a thing because we live in a world with 7 billion people in this world. That's the world population. Don't you think if rape was the highest of all time, if it's super high, or if it was the number one crime against anyone, that would mean 7 billion people were raped or molested by somebody. The fact that these people keep spouting this as fact just blows my mind. And, you know, here's the thing. Hillary Clinton said that the NRA are terrorists, and anyone who supports them are also terrorists. I like to see that. I like to see her try. Besides that, I don't think she's going to win the election. And if she does, it's because a lot of people think she's going to do a lot of good for this nation. She makes a lot of promises, and she will keep her promises, but they're not positive. They're all negative. I mean, she has taken money from Wall Street. She was advised not to take money, along with her husband, Bill Clinton, were advised not to go to Wall Street because she supposedly is totally against Wall Street. That's not true because she took money. And now WikiLeaks has been shut down because certain people don't want to hear truth about what is going on, and a lot of people still don't want to hear truth. Like, oh, keep spouting that 33,000 lives lost to guns, because that's simply not true. Do you know what the highest mortality rate against unborn children is? Abortion. She's got the gall to attack the NRA, but supports pro-choice. Yeah, she'll protect the rights of abortion for all women when their statistics are 40 to 50 million. That is more than anything else. That's a whole generation that has been wiped out from the face of the earth. Those are people that would have been taxpayers, future taxpayers, possibly future leaders. But yet, let's just not talk about facts. You know, accidental gun shootings have went down dramatically. Mass shootings are a little high, but self-defense is the highest of all time. Because people have been threatened and their livelihood scared by people who want to hurt them. In fact, if you read the Armed Citizen, which is part of the NRA magazine and American Hunter magazine, you'll find stories that the news media doesn't care to cover. Especially when a gun was used for self-defense, not to be used to go massacre a bunch of people. And the fact is, yes, there's been a lot of shootings, but if you look at the majority of people who own guns, and majority of them aren't crazy people who are running around with automatic or fully or semi-automatic, just shooting people. These are law-abiding citizens that are being targeted by the anti-gun establishment. And that's who Hillary Clinton still supports, is the anti-gun movement. She wants to remove guns because she's afraid, well, I mean, any government's probably afraid of this, is that armed citizens will then revolt against them. If we live in a tyrant world, if the government becomes tyrannical, then you have to worry about it. But for right now, I would say stick to the facts. And the 33,000 lives that were lost were probably statistics from other things other than guns. So stop pretending that 33,000 people have died from guns alone, because that is not true. Alright, I have to go. Everyone have a good day, and I will talk to you all later. God bless.